Hello there, Fat Loss for Human gang. I hope all is well. I'm going to talk about two things that don't get a lot of love. One, the basics, and two, consistency. So by the basics, I mean eating a bit more veg, maybe counting calories, having a little bit more protein, maybe cutting down on junk food. The basics, right? It's nothing that you haven't heard 100 times before. But the reason why people get away from that is, if they do it at all, it's because they don't do it for long enough, and that's where consistency comes in. Training a little bit more, eating a little bit better, that's great, but if you do it for 3 or 4 days, or in some cases 3 or 4 weeks, you're not going to get the results that you're after. And worse than that, if you think you're going to get the results and you don't, it makes you even less likely to come back to the basics. We'll take diet and training separately. So with the diet, what do I mean by the basics? Like something you can do right now. I'll give you two. Number one, track calories or keep a food diary for 1 to 2 weeks. So something that everyone can do, and find out portion wise how much you're having, how much you're eating. Number two, try and eat a little bit more protein. So in a form of protein, we've got meats, dairy, eggs, fish, chicken, protein shakes, protein bars, yogurt, all this kind of stuff. Are you getting 3 servings a day? So are you having a bit of yogurt in the morning? Are you having a chicken breast for lunch? And are you having a salmon steak or maybe a couple of eggs for dinner? Something like that. Trying to eat protein 3 times a day. That will help with appetite and hunger. In terms of training, the basics for me would be movement. Just how often are you moving each day? So it doesn't necessarily have to be running, it could just be walking or just moving the body. If you are going to the gym, hitting muscle groups twice a week. So big compound movements, squat, deadlift, some kind of pressing movement, some kind of pulling movement. Those is a bare minimum, and you'll get 80-90% of your gains from doing that. If you want a hand with it, like how to set up your program, how to set up your diet, stick it in the comments below and I'll kind of go over it, or any specific questions you have. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take it easy. Bye bye.